Hey everybody, this is my Ooni Koda16 I got about a year and a half ago. I believe the thermocouple is going bad because I have to keep the button pushed in to keep it lit. So I'm going to kind of show you how to take this apart and hopefully I can fix it. I'm going to try a quick fix first and then test the wire and see what's going on. So first thing I'm going to do is flip it upside down and then remove the gas line and unscrew the bottom. So I got it flipped upside down. I'm going to unscrew this and start unscrewing all these screws here so I can get to the thermocouple. So I'll show you where we are, but I'm going to unscrew all these things, pull this off so I can get it off, and hopefully we are in good shape. So I had to unscrew these screws here and also the screw up top here and take them out. Now those screws are a little bit longer, so I don't know if you want to keep them separate. That's up to you, but I'm going to pop this guy off and hopefully we can get this apart and take a look. So removing that black piece does take a little bit of finesse. You have to kind of wiggle this unit here back and forth a little bit to get it off. But this wire here, this is the wire I want to take a look at, take off clean, and test to make sure that it is sending current when it catches a flame. So I'm going to unscrew this part here, and this part I can unscrew by hand, but I'm going to have to, that comes out there, and then I'm going to unscrew from inside the oven to take that apart. So I am probably going to unscrew all these screws here so I can get underneath there, unless I can get it in. So I'm gonna try to unscrew this by hand here. I'm just gonna go down here and I gotta work on it. I might not be able to do that, but that is the piece right here, that right there, that we have to unscrew and clean up, and I'm going to test that to see if it's faulty or not. So I did manage to get in there with a 10mm wrench and loosen this screw right here. So I'm just gonna open this up and I should be able to pull it out. With that little bolt, give this a push, and voila! That wire comes out without as much as I was spending. Now you see this is kind of dirty here, so I'm gonna try to clean this up and give it a test, and I'll show you how to do that. So I'm just gonna get a little scotch pad, get this a little bit wet. I'm gonna just rub on this and try to get that clean. I hope to hear my boys playing video games. Get this cleaned off here. Now this tip is probably the most important part to try to get clean. So I'm gonna rub that pretty good. Try to get any of the soot off of there. And just clean up this pipe, this wire, and hopefully that'll do the trick. And we will see, because this is my cheapest fix. Otherwise, it'll end up being about a $15–20 fix, which really isn't that bad compared to buying a brand new oven, especially if you just went out of warranty like mine did. So I'm gonna call that okay, at least in my book, as my father used to say. And see if that does the trick. See? Hopefully that's nice and clean. And we'll go from there. All right, we're gonna test this out. I actually had my neighbor, he got his grinder, and we just put a wire brush and buffed that up a little bit more because he was like, dude, you can do better than that. But we're gonna get a multimeter, and I got it set to 200 milliamps, and I got the clamps. So you take the black clamp and clamp it to the actual wire, and then the red one goes on the tip. And we're gonna take a lighter and light that up, and you can see the current running up. I'm gonna keep that on for a little bit, see if we can get it up to 3. And that should be enough. So this, it might have just been dirty. And hopefully that will create enough to make this work. Now I know it just got a little bit black there from using it, but from having the lighter on it, hopefully. So that hopefully will be enough. You can see the current is going down, and that is what turns the valve. So this valve, this is an extra that I bought. When there is no current, this valve is out, and when there is current, it sucks back, and that is what allows the gas to flow. So that's what we're working with. See, still going down because there's still a little bit of heat on that tip, and it should zero out. And I'm gonna put this in and see if that is a fix for now. Otherwise, you can replace that wire. You can get them for about $5–10 on Amazon. And here we go. So I was able to slide that back in. I got to use the bolt, my wrench I mean, and I was able to put that nut back on and just fish this back through. One thing, make sure that the wire is in and up against that little piece that's inside there, and then you can just hand tighten this, and that should do the trick. All right, we got it set up. I got my gas line hooked. Let's see how this works. All right, seems to be holding. It lit. I'm going to see how long this lasts, because a lot of times it starts going out after about 10 minutes or so, and that's when you really start to get annoyed. So I will report back in a little bit and let you know. But that's what we got so far. Success. Hopefully this continues. So it's about 15 minutes. This thing is burning great. I think some dust got in the into the burner, and so that burned off, and now it's burning beautifully. But no issues. That seems to be the fix. So hopefully that helps any of you guys having troubles with this thing. It's been a pleasure. Let me know if you have any questions.